Okay, theoretically that worked. If it didn't work, I'm talking into the ether. So I've got to check two things. One, that, and two, understanding why I didn't go live anywhere else. Okay, that's very bizarre, but so be it. With this particular broadcast, I will have the ability to bring people's comments into the actual feed when it's time to do that. And I have no idea what else is going to translate into it. We shall see. Yes, Dork Helmet, Neville Littlejohns. Good to see you. Hopefully I see you later on Twitch as well during our regular daily broadcasts there. It was a couple weeks ago, I tried to do a me as Dark Helmet. So it was my bust, my head, with this filament, and then the helmet on top is one piece. And what I realized pretty quickly is that the helmet was too thin, so I needed to get it recrafted. So last night, before I headed off to bed after the Twitch broadcast, after the live broadcast, I finished printing me transparently with this filament, which has got some interesting infill. Definitely interesting infill. I could have done that a little better, but you know what? I think I'll be fine for its purposes. I think I'll be fine. I need to take the filament off. It's something I did not do this morning yet, but yes, it's going to be a Dork Helmet, because like me as Dark Helmet, Dork Helmet, you get it? You know what I mean yet? All right, so that's what that's all about, the Dork Helmet. So now I've got to be very careful removing the supports. I'd show you up close and in person, but you might remember I don't really have a functional phone right now. And that's what I use as the secondary. I was looking for the bag of plastic. That's what I use as a secondary camera back there. How many buses myself do I need? This one! My other Dork helmet, the helmet's going to go. The helmet that's printing right now is going to go on top of this one, so it's going to be Dark Helmet. That's the whole thing. Skookum Trooper, you of all people should understand. I'm not going to go around printing tons of me. One was a test. The other one that printed out was basically not thrown away, but I sent it to Loyal Moses because it was basically failed because the helmet itself, the thing it's printing on the printer right now, broke. It snapped when I was trying to take the supports off because the helmet itself was way too thin. So that's why that was retooled. The bust pretty much is the same. Scaled this one approximately the same, and theoretically the bust itself at approximately 3 hours for print time should match the scale of this particular bust accordingly. So I don't I'm not driven by ego such that I need so many busts of myself. But next question, why is it so dark in here? Because it's a weekend morning, and I'm just here to remind you once again that I'm live streaming every day on Twitch. Now, Skookum Trooper, I know you understand because you often pop into the Twitch stream, hang out, ask questions, and all sorts of stuff. But the YouTube videos now pretty much serve as a reminder that I'm still doing things. I'm still quite geeky. But I'm basically, building the community again on live.perillo.com. Live.perillo.com. Just when you thought live.perillo was no longer around, go ahead and look. Live.perillo.com. Okay, I really want to be careful with this part because it's underneath my nose. Last thing I want to do is snap off a piece of the actual model. That's it's serious when I start taking off my glasses. So yeah. All right, let's try it this way. I'm gonna try play. Model's playing hardball, so this is gonna be my Spaceballs mashup. The next one I want to do when I get some gold filament in there is print off yogurt. Merchandising, merchandising, merchandising. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, is that about right? Maybe a little bit of cleanup there, but for the most part, that should be okay. So let me show you. The bust itself measures out pretty well, such that I can do something like this, right? So I've got like light going from underneath it into the rest of its body, and with a black helmet on top, right? Pure black, right? It'll. I mean, just that's not a helmet, obviously. I'm just showing you like that's the black behind it. I may end up doing another one of these, but maybe with a different infill pattern. It didn't take too long. Yeah, then guess what? Then I would have yet another Chris Pirillo bust. But yeah, because it's me. See, it's me in 3D. Glasses do not scan well at all, but the infill is not too bad. This diamond pattern at the bottom, it's almost like I'm wearing like a flannel. But the thing is that the light, for the light to work, it's got to like go through all these layers. So it may have been better if I had less infill. Sorry, allergy season. But I think it'll be functional. Like in terms of what I would want it to be. Like even if light wasn't shining through it, it looks good. You know, it jumps out. And the idea would be that with the dark helmet on, it'd be like I'm dark helmet. So like I'm this guy under. And then with the added bonus that if I set it on top of a little tea light, this LED tea light, then it glows. So it's a little bonus. I'd say thank you for the bits, but you know this is YouTube and they don't do that here. Oh YouTube. Oh, YouTube. You came and you left without taking. Ow. Still got a little bit of supports under these pockets. I did print this. Actually, when I did this bust scan, I was wearing this same overshirt. That's kind of funny. So yeah, that will be complete tonight. I'm still, Skookum Trooper, you may have some ideas. I've got a couple other filaments that I might want to try. Purple's kind of been done, and I don't know what else to do in that purple Jessie. The black is on the printer now, or some black. I've got good adhesion. I was a little concerned because I touched the printer and a little bit of oil rubbed off. So here's a good question here. We've got something always squeezy. Hi, Chris. Followed a long time since the Tech TVDs. Drink. Everyone take a drink. It's a drinking game. Every night on Twitch, someone comes in and mentions Tech TV. So everyone take a drink. And then give me a follow on Twitch. Yeah, you can do that. Can you? Here I'll make it easier for you. Twitch. Just click the link in the description or do this. Wait, is it going to go? There we go. Okay, it went. My question about 3D printing, is it affordable and easy to use and schematics free in sculptures? Okay, so first of all, let me once again remind you that it's allergy season, so if you hear me snorting and sniffling, that would be why. I think that all depends on budget. Like to you, $100 may be expensive. At which point I would tell you, yeah, 3D printing is probably going to be out of the range. Now you could DIY and save a lot of money. In my mind, though, for me, an expensive onboarding for a 3D printer would be like $1,000. That to me would be expensive for 3D printing for me. Someone who doesn't, necessarily follow the industry, doesn't watch the trends and all that stuff. Like it would be like really, it would be appropriate, right? You get used to spending hundreds of dollars on smartphones, so a 3D printer is just as good, a piece of technology that allows you to do things that you couldn't do otherwise. So let's just frame it that way. And you also can't be someone who complains about 99-cent apps and buying 99-cent apps. Because if 99 cents is too expensive, then you're definitely in the wrong place. This Prusa Mini was to retail or be sold, the original Prusa Mini, $350 or $400, which to me was affordable. Now you couple that with me really being the only source of any failed prints, like the input, it's been running like a champ. I mean, I'm printing something not all the time. It's not running 24/7, but for $400, the stuff that I've been able to do has been incredible. Like, I've got a bust of myself, which, it's so egotistical. Dude, I'm going to be putting a dark helmet on top. It's going to be like Spaceballs. That's the fun thing that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. So it's unlocking all that fun. I don't think $400 is all that expensive for a 3D printer. You may. So cost is relative, right? I don't think $1,000 is too expensive for a smartphone either. I mean, if you get a good experience, well, it's worth every penny. So you got to look at it that way. If you get a good experience, it's worth every penny. Schematics free sculptures, many of them, yeah, STL files. You can go to a variety of websites or web resources and grab those STL files, throw them into what they call a slicer, a program that allows you to optimize that particular print for size and speed and quality, and then from there you basically take it into your printer. Yeah, so you can pay for them too. I mean, there are people who sell those files. There's no right or wrong direction with that. So, yeah. Chris Travis, who has been hanging out, C. Travis over there on Twitch. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you following me over on Twitch. Thank you for listening. Thank you for paying attention. Just finished his Aquaman and Vision busts. I don't know if I'm getting tagged on everybody's tweets now. It's really funny on Twitter. Like, everybody's tagging me. I'm like, yeah, I've seen the Vision busts and the Aquaman. I'm like, those are pretty cool. Like, I don't mind that other people print them. I probably wouldn't do that. This is just not. I like this stuff, but I'm not going to 3D print everything I possibly can. Like, even right now, the Godzilla thing is a big deal with Kong versus Godzilla coming up. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not going to print it. That's the thing. It's like, oh, this is interesting, but I'm not going to print it. Yeah, I know. This is, like I said, this is something that I never thought I'd print either. It's not like I've always strived to have that, but I'm going to be Dark Helmet with this helmet on. And I wasn't that way before. I could not get something like this in a store. No one's ever going to produce something like this. It's up to me. So yeah, congratulations. I'm glad it was a print there. Quality over quantity. Yes, that's another reason why I'm trying to shoot for things that I think I would use or that I think I need. I can't say that. I've gone through a couple things that I've printed, like the big bit that I've used, that I hold up on Twitch every night, 6 p.m. Pacific. When people tip, right? When people give me bits, right? I had that big glowing one, and I'm not sure about it. It's a nice geometrical art, but I think I like the smaller bits a bit more than the bigger one. A bit easier to manage, a bit more like Twitch, right? The Twitch bits. I like those. And then yesterday did, this one, so that it's, look at that, this here. Do you see me printing any other logo right now? No, this right there. And that was me slicing appropriately at the right time to get 2 filaments on one print. So I've learned how to do that. I'm learning something new damn near every day. So to me, I was able to get a few of these bits together, and it worked out well. So yeah, I would agree. I tend to agree. Stick with it, Chris. What's this? Sorry, I'm like reading something else. Oh, people keep telling me to stick with The Expanse. I'm like, I got through like season 1 and I'm just like, I don't get it. What is my hidden power? My hidden power is that I live stream on Twitch every evening. You can join me there. You are so inclined. That's where. Chris has printed functional prints for board games like tokens and items to store game parts. Yeah, that'd be an appropriate use of it, I think. I don't think there's any wrong usage for 3D printing. You ultimately, it finds a place, right? Hey, Aerodon Thorn, I've yet to see you on Twitch. I know you say you're following, but I haven't seen you over there. I haven't seen you. Hello, Anthony. Also haven't. I know you're on Twitch, but I've only seen you like once or twice in a broadcast. Is there a way to speed printing speed? Yes, Sadi. That's what you do in what they call the slicer. So give me a moment here. I'll show you. You've been watching me for years? Well, hopefully you're watching me on Twitch, because I'm there every day. That adds up. Oh, I should probably pull up my Twitch page to see who I get a shout out for the people following me. Oh, so far nobody. None of you. Okay. All right, well, I'll give you time. I'll give you time. I got time on my hands because I'm going to be broadcasting on Twitch later. These weekend broadcast morning things are just for giggles, because I'm not going to do much on YouTube as much. Still drinking my coffee, folks. All right, let me open my slicer and show you. Theoretically, actually, I don't want to open that one. I'm going to open this one. What's this one? Oh, there's a cloud car, right? So here I've got in the slicer a cloud card that I want to print out in a certain filament. And from here, I can choose, this is just one slicer. It's a Prusa slicer. There are many slicers out there. I can choose a variety of system presets, right? Like draft at 0.25 mm layer height, or 0.5, which would take forever, or 0.15, I'm sorry, 0.05, which would take forever. 0.1 is about as deep as I've gone with the quality, by and large. But this is one that I definitely want to do because my brother was asking for it. I could even increase the scale, right? I can go down to 20. Well, actually, I can go to 200%, and it grows. That's the representation of the bed or the printer that I'm using. See, the printer I could select, add or remove printer. This is where you would basically manage all those details in relation to 3D printing. So, yeah, that's the answer to that question. Oops. Loving the video quality. Well, every night on Twitch, I do even more. That's off, isn't it? All right, let's do this. That's basically what's going to be here. I can zoom in a bit too. There we go. That makes a little more sense. I'm going to have to rearrange this stuff anyway later. Check out 3D printed diffraction grading. Diffraction grading. All right. Well, I know I'm still figuring out which kind of infill I might want to use for various projects, but it's not that I have an exhausted list. Printed diffraction grading. Okie dokie. Oh, cool. That looks really cool. I don't even know if I can do that. Isn't that contingent on the filament? Yeah, what you need. Let's see here. Yeah, see, diffraction grading plastic. Yeah. Interesting. That sounds pretty, it could work, but I don't know, man. I don't know. You like the gyroid infill? Yeah, I like the gyroid infill too. It's maybe not as fast as the, what is it? The diagonal, what's the, I'm blanking on the actual term. Give me a second. I'll find it. I know where to find it now. Support material. Rectilinear. Yeah. I went with rectilinear for the bust. Builder's Mark built this helmet here. So it's thanks to Builder's Mark that I have this helmet. It's going to have thick walls. So theoretically it won't break. And then I'll super glue it on top of my head. And I'll have a Dork Vader. Or Dork helmet. No one redeemed a stretch. I just did it anyway. Hey Famicom, good to see you here. I know you're usually over there on Twitch. Haven't seen you for the past couple days. Quite all right. 'Tis the weekend, so weekend mornings I go live on YouTube to remind everybody that I'm live on Twitch every evening, including this evening. Yeah, Famicom. Thank you. That's a new pattern I'm just falling into because why not? So yeah, you can tune into tonight's Twitch broadcast. It's still happening. Hey, I just printed this logo. Why would I get rid of it that quickly? Yeah, I understand that. I get busy too. Trust me. If I didn't have a grind every day, I'd be lost. Although I've lost my. Speaking of lost, I lost my Twitch bit. Still don't know. I still don't know what I'm going to be doing tonight because I want to do the helmet now. Maybe I should have waited for the helmet tonight, but yeah, did those the other day. The Twitch bits, the cheers. Yeah, it's definitely upside down because it's the only way to effectively make it without dealing with supports inside the helmet. Easier to deal with the supports outside the helmet. May not be smooth as hell, but I'm using the kind of the Galaxy Black filament, so theoretically supports will come off. It'll be relatively clean. What is the? Hang on, let me see if I can. I'm looking at the. Looking at the layer height on this thing because I didn't change it. I probably could have gone with a lower quality layer height, but 0.15. Yeah, all right, that's fine. Come on, not responding. What is going on? There we go. Dear God. So that's what I'm doing with supports, of course, built in. Boy, why is my system lagging? Big time. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Hey, Yahus. Yeah, thank you for following. I saw you there. I swear I did. Yesterday. 3D printer is a great investment, Chris. You can make a living. It's only items you print. Well, I don't own the copyright for any of these items, minus my bust, and no one's going to buy my head. I'm doing that for me. A real YouTube og. Well, now I'm on Twitch. Now I actually my Twitch account is just about as old as my YouTube account, almost. Really close. I didn't know Joseph had a book. That's cool. I don't know. I learn more by doing than I do by reading. Hey, Sam. Good to see you here, although I know you're already following me on Twitch. See you tonight there. Yeah? Oh, there's the MVP from last night. Tinker Toy 701. You made MVP. Tinker Toy. Usually when people are on YouTube, yeah, I'll follow him on Twitch, and then you follow on Twitch, I'm like, maybe I'll see him again, maybe I won't. Tinker Toy shows up. Makes it rain. Still got all your bits from last night. That's funny. And I saw you cheered the guy we rated. Boy, he was wacko, but I loved it. The wackier someone is on a stream, they make me laugh. They crack me up. So there's Tinker Toy. MVP. Sorry, the way that chat is handled in this app is a little bizarre. Yeah, what do you say? John Wick style fart blasts coming at you. He had like a fart machine. Oh, he was smoking the wacky tobacco. That's for sure. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Sorry, pressing the wrong. I'm using a rebroadcast tool right now that should be like broadcasting on Facebook and Twitter simultaneously, but the fact that it didn't is just another bug. It's very bizarre. So yeah, we'll be live again later. I just don't. What else can I print? I'm looking. I'm currently looking for options. Maybe I will go with that red, although the green. But I just did green. Well, I didn't have much green. What do I need in green? Another Java. That might work. I was happy with the first Java, although now I've got a green Java. So what would I? Another Grogu. I can look for another Grogu in this kind of. It's like a. The filament is it's green. It's a dark green, but like an emerald green. But it's also translucent. So I don't know. I'll have to run a test on it, I guess. Maybe a guard of some kind. Stormtrooper. A Vader sculpt bust that I have not printed yet. Maybe I'll do that with that green. Because Jesse's sponsoring filament giveaway this week. I'm sorry. Printed Solid. Jesse PLA Printed Solid is sponsoring several giveaways on Twitch this week. So if you want filaments, stop by Twitch. 2 people a day. Total of 10 total. 10 total? 10 people total are going to be getting free filament, basically, this week. I thought I need the credits in red. Yeah, I will. Every filament that I pass through, I'm going to be printing credits and Darth Vader helmets and stuff. But I'm looking for something kind of newish. I'm inspired. I don't know what it's going to be. Prusament, Carmine red. I've got a red filament, traffic red, but it's not Prusament. Iron Man helmet, not a bad idea, but I don't know what I'd do with it. That's the thing, is like I don't want to print something like, what am I doing with this? I like watching Iron Man movies, but I'm not going to like print out like a ton of these things that I just don't want, or I can't figure out, well, what am I going to do with it? The Vader stuff I'm always going to have room for. So, need some more Jesse? Well, be there this week. Try to make time if you can with the giveaways. In the USA, at least. I think there may be something that he's going to be able to handle with international folks, but that just adds to the complexity. It's just going to be random gifts, giveaways. I'm thinking we can go with the green tonight. Because I already got the black. I probably should have loaded the other black, because that's a Jesse. But I already had a black that was open, so. Don't have a green like this. What's a good Star Wars kind of green? Like, it's an emerald green. I'll print a Vader helmet, test that, see what it looks like. It's awfully reminiscent of the Prusament jade color, right? It's very, what I got now, well, this is not what I have on deck from Jesse, or Printed Solid, but it's pretty, I mean, like, at an eyeball, maybe it's a bit deeper green, but it looks really darn close. Really darn close. Maybe it's translucent. Maybe that's the shtick. I'll try that this afternoon and then figure out a surprise to print on tonight's show with Twitch. Yoda. Okay, yeah, Sam. I just have to find the right one. A Vader helmet pencil or pen holder. I've seen that before. A low poly one. That'd be kind of neat. Although I'd probably be inclined to use this kind of black on it, not necessarily a green. A statue, though, would be good. Hey, PJ. You haven't had time to re-sign up to Twitch? Oh, come on, buddy. Come on. Would you rather have new vinyl plank flooring or, hey, turn me on in the background. I'm great background noise. A 3D print Vader helmet cookie cutter. Yeah, I suppose. I've got a couple of those already, the licensed ones, so I'm inclined to look for something that I don't yet have. We did the Chibi Vader the other day in the purple, because I thought, you don't see purple all that often in terms of colors for Vader collectibles. The green you don't see all that often either. I guess I'll have to just kind of browse and kind of get a feel for it. Usually I find the model first, and then I'm like, ooh, I want that in this color, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta find it. Right? Have I seen the print in place at from Fab 365? I have. You know, that one may not be bad to do in green. You don't see a lot of Imperial Walkers in green. Although I've got another blue, like a lighter blue, I want to do like Force Ghost stuff. That maybe I think that would work well in, because I've got some AT-ATs, Imperial Walkers across from me here in the play shop, and it would better match that that color scheme. A Force blue AT-AT would be kind of fun, more so than a dark green or just a traditional gray, silver. Oh, you turn off the background for sure. Oh, I'm turned on in the background. Oh, great. Well, there you go. Well, wait, no, how can you... Well, you can watch me on Twitch without registering. That's true. You just pull up the feed. Right there. Either that or do a PNP AT-AT in purple. I only saw the print in place model that I'm thinking of from Fab 365 is, I mean, it's definitely larger. So it's like, I mean, I can shrink it only so much. I think I can get it to like 85% to get all the parts on one print, one go around. I think I'm waiting for that Force blue, but the green, I've never seen so much green in the entire galaxy, because it's kind of a Jesse week, right? So green, what would be good at green? Grogu. I can look for some Grogu stuff. Mando. Maybe I gotta look for a Boba Fett. Something good Boba Fett. That wouldn't be bad. Let's see what we got. Show us what you got. Give me a second. Beavis. Let's go to Thingiverse and do this. It's not exactly a perfect embed because I haven't had a chance. I always click that damn ad. I mean, some kind of Mando would be good. Boba Fett pen holder. Oh, it might be kind of fun. I might do that tonight. There's like a chibi Boba Fett. That's articulated though. Dice Tower. Ooh, a Mythosaur stencil. I like that, actually. Yeah, you know, I think this is what I'm going to do tonight. Don't want to take that long either. Woo! Oops, sorry. This is what I see on my back end. You want to see my back end? Yeah, you're seeing my back end. A 3PO tape dispenser? Well, that's if I had like a yellow or a gold. When I get the yellow gold in. I've got a yellow and gold like filament. It's just that, like I said, with Jesse sponsoring, I'm sorry, Printed Solid PLA, I'm messing this up. David from Printed Solid with Jesse PLA sponsoring the giveaways this week. I'm like, well, I should probably use that. So I'm thinking like, what would be kind of fun? The stencil idea is kind of neat. Because then Jedi could use it, right? And I could use it and draw Mythosaur skulls. I want to do a Mythosaur skull, too. I've got a couple already, though, that were 3D printed, so it's not as interesting. I've already got a Jabba, too, PJ. Although we'll see how this green turns out after I test it when I'm finished with today's, this print on the bed right now. Finishing the Dork helmet. How about a Battle Droid B1? Avaline, hey, good to see you, Avaline. You're another champion. Appreciate you watching on Twitch just about every night or every morning for you. Thank you for the support, Avaline. I really appreciate it. I really do. I can't stress that enough. When I say, hey, I'm over here doing this every day, you listened. You didn't even ask questions. You're like, I'm there. You're there. So thank you, Avaline. I appreciate the faith. I appreciate your understanding. I think maybe with a tan filament, I'd be inclined to do a battle droid. Maybe the red filament, the orange red filament, a battle droid, a B1, like a helmet of some kind would work. A full-on figurine may not work out because of the scale. But I'm still trying to, figure out what kind of figurines, how small I can go, and with what filament, before things get too fragile. Here we go. Try 403. All right, let's try that one here. Thingiverse. Do. Looking now. Looking now. What does that say? Dang, dude. Baby Yoda, free sample. Oh, is that the... I hate that stand, but, like, that's the one... No, I don't know. Maybe that's not the one I printed out the other day, but that's not a bad one. That one might work. I'll save that one, too. That'll be a good one for the green. Good call. Good call. You printed a Boba Fett figure for a friend? Yeah, see, that's the thing, is, like, if I don't, like, there's a couple, I can give them to kids, right? Jedi's friends, right? Oh, here, here's a such and such. Then I'm like, I didn't really like how it turned out, but maybe someone else will like it, So that way I don't feel like I'm wasting plastic or time. I don't know. I don't have unlimited filament. Don't get me wrong. I do have limited filament. There's so many things I could do, but it's like, thank you for the model pointer. That's honestly finding things that I'll say this again and again and again. Like, I'm just not, I'm not interested in just 3D printing something just to do it, because I can do that. It's specifically something that I could use, I would want to have, what have you. For whatever reason, right? And sometimes it's matching the color with the actual model too. And let me tell you, filament ain't cheap, Jack. Yeah, well, you don't want to get cheap filament. I've learned that. For the most part, I feel like I've been lucky with the, what I've been able to do, and specifically the relative quality. I think with all of them, I've had the most amount of luck out of the box with the Prusament. Not to say that the other ones have been bad. I haven't used that much filament, but the Prusament's been relatively good. Although my favorite filament is the Jesse PLA, printed solid, because it came for free, right? Yeah, I appreciate that. If and when I do get a mini, I plan to start with Prusament. I mean, this is one of the first ones that I used, the filament that you see on the bed now. Although Printed Solid also sent a filament that's similar to what's being used there. It's got the glitter in there, hiding the layer lines somewhat. But I thought, for a lot of the Star Warsy stuff, that's probably going to be about my favorite filament to use. Plus, I like the neutral stuff. I'm not sure how much usage I'm going to get with the purple. There's only so far you can take it. I did a Sabine keychain, maybe some generic Star Wars stuff would be fun. I've got my bits, so I don't really need to print anymore. Obviously opted for the Twitch logo, which I'm not. Could I have replicated this, and done like 7 or 8 of them? I could probably have done this one, even saved even more filament by slicing that part in half and make it more like a chip or a coin. But it stands up largely on its own, mostly on its own, right? at an angle, it stands up. But don't know if it's going to stay there. And then I've got, you know, the purple helmet. Let me go ahead and flip views for you so you can get a better look at it. That's a 0.10, 0.15. I can't remember where I started to do it. Although, like the support, perfecting this to the point where the support's just, you know, it's cleaner. I haven't quite gotten there yet, and there's only so much I'm gonna. These are basically testers for me. Like how does this filament look? How's it gonna look? So I have this Vader helmet that I'm basically printing over and over and over again. I'm gonna have all these different colored Vader heads that you couldn't get otherwise. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, couldn't get those in those colors for sure. Oh, look at that. Caliber just followed me on Twitch. Thank you very much, Caliber. Who are you? Do I remember the joke you posted about your spine? It was about a week back. No, I can't give you points. Tell you what, hop over to Twitch right now. Everybody who's in Twitch chat is getting points for that dad joke, because I can't give points on YouTube. YouTube doesn't do that. All right, everybody in Twitch chat, add points. All 10 users right now in chat. That's funny. Who's in chat? Probably just like lurkers. Yeah, they're all lurkers. Yeah, you're all they're everyone's lurkers. That's funny. Lurkers just got points and don't know why. Why did I just get points in my account? See, I often give on Twitch when I broadcast every night. I often give points to really good dad jokes to everybody. These invisible points, right? Fun stuff that you can do on Twitch that you can't do on YouTube. See, what I'm saying is, like, this video, after it's done, after it's been published, no one's going to watch it. Like, after it was live, no one's going to see it. No one's going to watch this deeply into the video, right? So, these videos on the weekend look different, and they're just here largely to let people know I'm still doing things elsewhere. Damn, I should have saved it for Twitch. Oh, you're Obi-Wan Stoney. Yes, Stono. If you remind me later, just paste the joke there later, and I'll give everybody more points. Like, don't, you know. I give out points like they're free, because they are. They're not worth anything. I'd cap a gen right now, but you could cap a gen on Twitch. The problem is that the way I loaded this, the video, it's not going to have the crossover. So who's Caliber? Who's unless Caliber was just a random follow on Twitch? Well, that's sad. Sad kind of. But all right, hang on. I got to get back to this guy. Okay, single stream to YouTube worked, but why didn't it work otherwise? Like, will I be able to do YouTube, Facebook, Twitter? I'm using a tool, like a web-based tool that, oh, posture check. Thank you, Samseen, on Twitch. Oh, man. I love the posture checks. What's the internal temperature of a tauntaun? That would be lukewarm. We were looking for lukewarm. Let's flip back to that scene there. Oh, now everyone's over in chat. Hang on. I'm going to add points to everybody's account. There you go, for showing up. I'll even straffle. There's a straffle. Woo! Krusty's going to be like, wait, you did a straffle? Oop, wow. Oh, I see. But I thought I had it muted. Interesting. That is very interesting. Famicom joined. JKN Productions joined. Avaline French joined. Samseen. Well, someone's going to get all those points. They're going to go somewhere. That's so funny. I'm crossing the streams. Dang, I just logged off. Don't ever log. Why would you log off? Famicom says definitely going to be investing in a Prusa Mini because it's so affordable. May eventually get line second one and do a micro farm. If I know someone was saying, oh, you could print. I think Chris was saying you could print your own stuff. I'm like, if I had something to do like that, yeah, I probably would. But I don't know what that would be. I just don't. There's nothing that we would have that would inherently be valuable to sell that would necessitate having a farm, right? I did find some Star Wars cookie cutters the other day that would be fun, but I'm going to try the stencil to see if Jedi likes those. May end up going with a series of stencils. So that's gonna start tonight. Now, when it's on the bed, it's going to be a dead giveaway when I'm going to start printing it. It's going to be easily recognizable as a Mythosaur skull tonight, so there's no secret there. These are streams you can cross with no negative effects. Yes, this is true. Well, I'm not really crossing the streams. I'm only broadcasting in one place. I'm only broadcasting on YouTube alone. Although I was trying to broadcast both to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter because the tool would allow me to do that. You saw the embed going all the way down, right? I don't know why it didn't work. So I had a ticket into support because I tried that yesterday, and it only worked on Facebook and Twitter. It didn't work on YouTube, despite broadcasting to YouTube in the options. So I had a ticket into support. So I'm just testing it here. He says, well, can you just go solo on YouTube? Does that work? It's working because I'm using that right now. It's the question of how would I get these weekend morning broadcasts to go out to those 3 platforms, not Twitch, but everything but Twitch. So I'll have to wait until the next weekend to test because I can't stream in the mornings on weekdays because I'm working. Most people I know who run a printer farm are printing parts as a service. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I do that. Like, if I wasn't connected to it, I don't know how interesting that would be for me. I would need to be passionate about it. And I'm not passionate, about 3D printing like many of you are. I mean, I'm interested in it because of what it can do. And maybe it'll, down the line, I'll figure out, where my interests kind of cross over or intersect. Right now, I'm just having a total blast, creating, right, and streaming and doing that, but nothing that would necessitate if I had a printer farm, I could do this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, I don't know. I don't see that for me right now. That's for sure. How much did I pay for the printer? Paul, oh my God. I haven't seen you in ages. Where you been? You're probably going to ask the same thing. You know why, Paul? Because YouTube buries every one of the videos I publish. They really do. The fact that you saw me this morning is crazy. But Paul, just so you know, I'm on Twitch every night. So give me a follow there if you haven't. Let me go ahead and get that link in there for everybody again. Or Discord. Pop over onto Discord. Here, let me get the Discord link here. I go over here and do a bang Discord. The link pops up. Bloop. I copy that. Gold later. There you go, Paul. This was sent as a review unit. It would have been about $350, $400 US. Yeah, so Paul, I'm live streaming every day on Twitch. Every day. See, I told you. Glad to see you're still online making videos every day. Every day. Mr. Blocked Ads. So I'm streaming every day on Twitch. Live.perillo.com. And Tinker Toy just joined me on Twitch yesterday, and he's already saying it's a blast. I'm not joking. Every day is great. I'm tired right now. In the morning, I'm low key, but in the evening, when I'm jazzed, and I'm all over the place. So yeah, you get both Chris's. On YouTube, just expect that I'm probably just going to start doing weekend live streams, possibly just on Saturday or Sunday morning, just one video a weekend rather than one on Saturday and one on Sunday. I still haven't figured out that pattern. Either way, there's no point in doing it much more than once a week to remind everybody that I'm streaming live on Twitch every day. So Plus, I'd want to do a micro farm to be able to print things like both parts of the Iron Man MK-15 helmet. Oh yeah, right. Stop. Yeah, exactly. Like I totally understand that. Like I'm sure that at some point, we'd have, another printer. I just don't know what it would be. I'm inclined to go resin, even though it's messy. Different level of printing, right? Different level of making, but just to be able to have the smaller figurines. I'm looking for the Star Wars stuff and wondering how small I can go with many of them. The TIE Pilot I did the other day turned out fine. It was a little fragile around like the hose area, but I was able to glue it back together and it'll work. The problem was shrinking the model. It lost a lot of detail. I can still tell it's a TIE Pilot, but with the filament printers, it just doesn't work out as well. Now, keep in mind all the chat that's going on. It's cool here with the video or even on Twitch, but like that's why I set up the Discord server. If you're inclined to continue to have those conversations, we've got 3D printing rooms or channels on the Discord server that you can join. TinkerToy701 joined yesterday on the Discord server. Oh, you found a Weird Al Chia pet. Yes, they do. There is one. I didn't get it. We got the Chewbacca Chia pet last year, and it wasn't great. Like I was like, that was our first Chia pet experience. Like, let me put it this way: we didn't even buy the child. Wait, or did we? Did we buy the child Chia pet? No, we bought a Yoda one and the Chewbacca one, but it was just so messy and it didn't really work that well. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it was just the Chewbacca one that was the problem. I think I'd be inclined to try the child again, but just the child on the flat parts rather than like the parts where it's like it's kept sliding off. So I think the child one would work well. Weird Al might work well, but the problem is getting those chia seeds to like stick perfectly like on the head. The Discord link is right here. Sorry, I can't tell what your username is because it says I blocked ads to see, and then it just cuts off. There, I pasted it in chat. Pasted both the links, actually. The great thing about Discord is it allows me to send out every day, like, hey, I'm live on, like, everyone on Discord would have received a notification saying I'm live right now on YouTube. Because you can't count on YouTube to send notifications. You can count on Twitch to send notifications, but you can't count on YouTube. You can count on Discord to send notifications. You can't count on YouTube. So there's a reason I'm basically sidelining it. I'm here. I'm providing value. I'm answering questions. I'm interacting. Like there's nothing there. This is a completely unique video, right? I'm producing something. I'm doing things. Sunshine. Hey, Sunshine. I haven't seen you on Twitch. Sunshine, unless you go by a different handle there, I haven't seen you on Twitch. Why don't you join us? Come on. We're missing Sunshine. We are missing Sunshine over there. Because I know you virtually. Diana and Jedi do show up in the live video. So Chris could have get enough Star Wars stuff. Now you're printing them. Have to fill those shelves. Yeah, I know. I'll find room. I'll find space. I will find space. Boy, getting through the comments on this thing is a little nuts. Twitch will stop sending notifications if you don't watch the live feeds for all. I believe that, DJ Insanity. But that's all the more reason why I say a couple things. One, I'm live every night at what time? What time am I live every night on Twitch? Do you see what I'm saying? I set the pattern, so even if you miss a notification, you know what time and you know where. So you don't, I mean, even if you miss a notification and you stop getting the notifications from Twitch, right? You know what time I'm going to be there. What time again? What time? I'm listening here. Oh, look, Avaline knows. Famicom knows. Stono, Tinker Toy knows, like 6 p.m. So you know. So you don't necessarily need to rely on I mean, yes, it's important because it definitely goes that much further in terms of reminding you. If I missed a comment there, I apologize. I including the comments on this tool it's a little klutzy. So either way, even if Twitch stops because you can't get there for a while or whatever, you already know the time. Because I basically tattooed that like into your virtual space. That sounds weird. It's emblazoned in your mind. That sounded weird too. Anyway, right? Because I've said it enough times. I've repeated it enough times so that you understand. So that's also the reason why I say hop onto Discord, right? Not only is there is kind of chatty, right? There's not a lot of activity there. Maybe that'll change at some point, but having that as a foundation, you can count on at least a couple places where you get notified. I tweeted out, I said, all right, tonight, you're doing, this is what I got, or this is what's going on, or let's see what happens. So like in the evening, I remind people I'm about to go live on Twitch. On Discord, I send basically the same notification. I post it on Facebook, but it doesn't really get a lot of traction. So I've kind of curbed that. That may change if I can figure out a different workflow for it, because I have to manage it. I have to do everything. Not always the thing that's top of mind in terms of last second promotions. And then Discord, I tag everybody who's on the server and I say, okay, everybody about to go live on Twitch. Here's a link, jump over there. So that's, I try to fire on all cylinders. It works differently for Twitch than it does YouTube. With YouTube, if I did the same thing, YouTube would not work as well. YouTube, let me put it this way. On YouTube, live video, it's just a feature. On Twitch, live video is the feature. And as someone who's a variety streamer, not necessarily a video producer, I'm much happier, in a place that I can be myself, right? And one platform works better for that. JKN says it'd be nice to have an app that combines Twitch, YouTube, Discord chats, maybe wishful thinking. Yeah, it would never work, because the problem is that each platform is unique. That's why I don't even like using these restreaming platforms, because it's kind of a workaround, but it's kind of a trade-off, right? It's always a trade-off. New member. Oh, Tinker Toy 701 has become a new member on YouTube. Really? Well, I plan on live streaming on YouTube every weekend, at least once, to remind people that, you've made it this far, You remember the chair, would I recommend it? Well, it's lasted this long. I don't think they sell it anymore, though. Exactly. You get the notifications on Discord. So you get both. See, you might miss one, but you get another. So if you get all of them, that's great. But, if one lands, then it's better than nothing. And you may be busy. You may not be able to make it. Something else is going on. It's not a big deal, but at least you were notified. And sometimes notifications make all the difference in the world. I don't even need the see? Exactly. You don't even need the notifications. They're good. Don't get me wrong, but like when you've got it like in your head, like I like even from like you get used to your favorite shows. Like I know the certain nights where new episodes for series show up. Like, okay, on Monday nights, this is going to be something I can watch when I go to bed, or Friday nights or Thursday nights I could watch this show. I don't need that notification, because in my head, I enjoy it so much that I've already marked the time in my head. So I show up. They don't have to notify me. It's great if they do, right? But and it's good to be reminded sometimes still. Am I streaming to multiple platforms at the same time? Facebook Live and IG Next? No. I was trying to yesterday use this tool to broadcast to simultaneously to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. It only went out to Facebook and Twitter, though, so I didn't. It didn't work effectively, and I don't know why. But it is what it is. So that I filed a ticket again saying, hey, why did it just work this way but not that way? Why this way but not this way? Going live I can do the live on Facebook and live on Twitter. Certainly, I could probably do that next because I'm out nothing, right? Famicom says, I like the notifications because I can catch you right at the beginning of the stream. Exactly. Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know. And this week, I got to figure out how we're going to do... Oh, I got to figure out how I'm going to do the giveaways. Oh, we got those giveaways going on. I haven't tried this on Stream Elements yet, so... Tipping settings, no. User management, timers, spam filters... Loyalty, there we go. Giveaways. Giveaway title. Printed solid Jesse PLA. Giveaway description. David Randolph is giving away 10 spools this week, 2 each weekday, limited to those in the USA. Ready? Give everyone the first ticket free. Ticket cost, 0. Maximum tickets per. Subs get no special treatment. Yeah, I don't want to like do special treatment stuff. That's a little odd. It's all fair. David Randolph is giving away 10 spools this week. I don't know how this is going to look in this. I haven't tried this yet. How does one create and start? Public page. Oh, there's a public page for it. Okay. Interesting. So you have to go to a page to do it? All right. I haven't done this yet, so I don't know. Recent entries, giveaway winners. Well, how do you draw? Entrance, no winners yet. Okay, but how? Sorry, I'm like, look, I started, I don't know if this is going to work because I don't even know how it works. 2 of you have already entered. That's funny. So it must have done something. Sam Scene and Famicom did it. So it must have posted something in Twitch chat then. That's funny. Just to notice the emoji for members. Yeah, you get emoji. It's very nice. Chris is one of the favorite creators that you follow. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you being on Twitch too. I'm trying to figure out how... Sorry, I'm like... It doesn't tell me where I go for the help, because I don't know how the giveaway works. How do you select a winner? Yes. Contest, yes. Giveaways, okay. The hub is structured to allow you configuration to giveaway. Title shown. You have the option to add an image or video. When starting the giveaway, this will be your hub. The list of entries will populate. Chat will show. Giveaway is started. Okay. And if the widget was added, okay. In order to complete the giveaway, you must first close it, then draw a winner, or more than one. Got it. Okay, cool. So then basically, tonight, I'll link off to, oh yeah, it did. It says the giveaway is started. Say bang ticket to buy 1 ticket. Okay, so bang ticket enters you for the giveaway. You can enter now. Like, I should say, like, must be present to receive it. Hang on just a second. Close giveaway. Let's see here. How do I... Back to giveaways. There. I want to edit that. Edit. Edit giveaway. Reopen. Edit giveaway. I can only edit the title? Okay, this is bizarre. You may have to re-enter because I'm still. You can't remove a running or closed giveaway. Interesting. So how? This is it? It's just you can't remove a running or closed giveaway. You close the giveaway. Time to draw winners. Okay, this is just bizarre. This is not. This is fake. I'm trying to figure out how to because I have to say you have to be present to win because otherwise people will enter and then they'll bop and then they won't be around and I can't whisper anything. Reopen. And I can't. Boy, this is kind of inflexible. I really don't like the way that it does this because I can't change it once it's. That's farty. I do not like this at all. So, because I want to be able to edit and say you must be present, right? So, and I can't delete it. Can't remove a running or closed giveaway. So, well, what's the point of having the giveaway delete button? Okay, this is just a test. It's a test. So, you close this giveaway. Time to draw winners. Okay, how do you do it? Draw a winner. Mark giveaway is complete. Mark is complete. Back to giveaways. Results. Yes. Okay. So that was all fake, Famicom. Nothing real. Fake. Fake. Test. 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 That was a test. It was a test, Famicom. You know it. I was testing. Okay. Just making sure. Like, don't hold me to it because, like, all right. So that's good to know. I can do that. I can stage it. The giveaway for the filament later. Might as well do it now, right? Printed. Yeah, but I guess I should wait because I have to start the giveaway so that people know. Sorry, this is what I'm doing. I'm staging the giveaway on the platform for Twitch. Printed solid filament. Giveaway description. Twitch. How do we say this? That's not right. That's weird. I didn't even change anything. Whoa! Why is that? What the hell is going on, Windows? Okay. No, it's not what I want. I'm not happy about that. Device properties. Whoa, holy sh! What the hell happened? Okay, that should be like way better. What the That is very weird how it did that, dude. Like, I do not know what happened. I didn't even do anything. Is that too loud now? Holy sh! I didn't do anything, and for some reason Windows decided, you know what? We're gonna make your microphone not work anymore. And then when you go back to it, we're gonna increase the volume to 95%. So now I have no idea what it sounds like. So hopefully it's not too loud. I like having to memorize different settings in Windows is just tedious because it changes every so often, and the settings that I have are specific, and now it looks like it's running way too hot, like way too hot. Yeah, I'm still inclined to drop down to 60. See, yeah, look, it went up to 84 again. What the hell is messing with my? Okay, 60. Can I just lock the settings at like 60? Why? No, it's moving up. Why is it moving up? Stop. Okay, maybe that'll do the trick. Give me a second. Holy Schmidt. It's like Windows has got a ghost in the machine. There's something that's trying to control my audio, and I don't like it. Okay, back down here, 60. There. I'm not too hard. Yeah, there. That's what I want to be. At 60, right at 60. Okay, theoretically that'll work because I think I figured out what was going on there. Wow. Bizarre. Really bizarre. Okay. All right, I'm gonna wrap, everybody. Thanks for following. Thanks for paying attention. Got a long week on Twitch ahead of us. Got those giveaways we're gonna stack. See you tonight, 6 p.m. You know where? Twitch. Twitch. The helmet will be done. It'll be on my head, my virtual head, my bust. And then we're moving on to a green. Tinker Toy, I'll see you tonight. JKN, I'll see you tonight. Famicom, see you tonight. Avaline, see you tonight. Over there on Twitch. And the giveaway will start, at least for the... Oh, wait, no. Giveaway starts tomorrow. That's going to be on Twitch for the filament. I can't start it today. He said Monday through Friday. So, all right. I'm going to continue to wake up. I'm going to continue to stretch. And Sam says, may the force be with you always.